Welcome to the Rich Flow of Life podcast. Join Valerie Kanay, the award-winning authority author, as she takes you on a journey for your personal evolution. Valerie Kanay talks to enlightened featured guests who hold the keys to unlock your unique life situation. They each bring to the table their very powerful personal spin to inspire and empower you to learn to step up your game into the rich flow of life.
Everybody, I'm Valerie Kanay, and today my featured guest is what I call my favorite power couple. Oh yeah, on the line I have Mike Schryer and Jennifer Morpaw. They are so near and dear in my heart, and I have so much love for both of them because we're all on the same journey to just make things happen and get your lives in order and be the best that you can be. So with that being said, I am going to do a light intro for the both of them so you have just the shenanigans of who we're talking about here. So Mike is an award-winning author and co-author of several books. He's also very business savvy and a high-profile real estate investor. And I'm so proud to say that all of this has landed him to reach financial freedom and gain his independence. But you know, what I like so much about Mike is that he is a real doer. He leads by example. He travels near, abroad to educate people all over the world with his powerful message, topics that include wealth, health, and abundance. Now, all of this has gained him to the point to where he now coaches, teaches, and train and mentor other entrepreneurs that desire to achieve their goals and dreams. All right now, so now we're going to move on to the love of his life, Miss Jennifer Morpaw. She is another brilliant mind and a lovely talent. Jennifer received the 2012 Youth Entrepreneur Award, and she is also an award-winning author. And her passion and heartfelt desire move her to inspire clients to get their message and get their massive results that they so seek out in their life. And I mean big time, life-changing results. Jennifer, too, is a dynamic coach and mentor for those who want to become authors. Like I said, even if it's your thought pattern or just an inclination, you need to go with that flow and get your book done because she can definitely get it in your hands. I guarantee you that. But you know, these are my friends also, as well as the people that I network with. And both Jennifer and Mike have told me that they are 100% committed to help people, especially aspiring authors and entrepreneurs, get your book published, like I said before, literally right away. That's why they have founded the company iInspire Inc. INSPIRE Inc. So you too may live a life of meaning and prosperity. Isn't that right, Mike and Jennifer? And welcome, welcome, welcome to the call.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much, Valerie. We're so thrilled to be here.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Thanks, Valerie, for such an amazing introduction.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm so glad to have you. You know I love you so much. So let's just start right in and tell folk what it means. The power of postulate is what I want to start with. So let's go with that.
That is a great place to start. So about a year ago, I would say, it was actually in February 2014, I learned what the word postulate means from my mentor, Raymond Aaron.
Awesome.
So he taught me how to postulate. And my postulate that I wanted to come true was to meet the man of my dreams on a business retreat that he was holding and to fall in love. And with his knowledge and teaching me how to do it, I was able to meet Mike. So I can't really go into detail as to how to postulate here, but basically what it is, it's a knowing, it's more than a goal, and it's setting your intention into the universe of what it is that you want to achieve in your life.
All right. Very cool.
Excellent. So as far as a postulate for myself, I didn't hear about postulates until earlier this year. Has to be about, I guess, January or February of this year from, again, my mentor, Raymond Aaron. So Jen and I have the similar mentor, same as yourself, right, Valerie?
Yeah, he is definitely my mentor and also co-author of the Authorities books with me. Yeah.
Fantastic. So with Raymond, he taught me what postulates were, and he said that he was going to get into great detail during a business retreat that he was holding in Panama. So he said to put out a postulate. What is it that you want? And just hold it to yourself and see if it happens. So my postulate in Panama in this business retreat was to get closer to my mentor, Raymond, and to work with him in one way or another.
Okay.
So I went on this business retreat and I wanted to learn how to experience giant transformational change, which is exactly what Raymond had promoted with his business trip. And so the criteria for this change I was seeking had to be far away from home, had to be surrounded by luxury, and the retreat had to be led by a master. And that was none other than himself, Raymond Aaron.
Absolutely.
So this retreat, again, was in Panama, and it was far away from home because I live in Ontario, Canada. And I was surrounded by luxury, staying at the Ocean View Trump Tower as a luxurious private island and being led by Raymond Aaron. It was amazing because I was introduced to so many participants and found an instant connection with them because they too were all there to experience giant transformational change, better their lives just like me.
And, I agree with that, Mike. And, a lot of people wonder why we speak so highly and so much about Raymond, because he's really has changed our lives. He talked about the magic and the miracles of life when you become a published author. Nothing he said was farther than reality for me, because the things that I'm doing now are probably almost directly related to everything that he's taught and he said. So if he speaks it, it is very true. And he's a very powerful mentor, so I love him dearly as well. So also now we want to get on to, our shorts to talk, and they're power-packed and full. So let's move on to if a person want to become an author, they want their own book. It's like an inkling, a thought. They might not be sure of titles, all the logistics of it. What are you going to say about that? Let them know that it's possible.
It is possible. There are so many people nowadays looking to write a book and they don't know where to start. And I work with Raymond as a writing coach, and as well, Mike teaches his 3-day workshops, and we help people get published. And there's a lot of questions out there as to how to get started. Can I do this? And there's a really basic step-by-step system out there that they can follow, and you can actually be published in less than 3 months, not 30 years, less than 3 months. And you can get your message out there to the world, just like you've done, Valerie.
Absolutely, and it works. And it's nothing far from, like I say, just simply amazing. The whole process is just so simple and easy that it's just a no-brainer. So, yeah, people don't have to struggle with the idea of how can I ever write a book?
That's right.
How is this possible? It's just, it's so easy now. And I know for the person who thinks, oh, that's easy for you guys because, you this or that or that or that. But I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. We go to events, different seminars and workshops that Raymond have. And we partake in them, and we network together. And we invite you to come out to some of those workshops and seminars. Yeah, some of this stuff is even online if you can't afford a ticket, because I know people, they talk about money, time, travel. Well, we've even removed the hassles with that kind of stuff because you can do your book from your home. You don't have to go anywhere. Is that right, Jen?
That's so true. Absolutely.
So for myself, Val, I'm my own testimonial. I after going to Panama and coming back this year in May, not only did I fall in love with the love of my life, Jennifer here, but I actually I was coached to write a book, and so that's what I did. I wrote my first book, and it took me a little while from the learning curve, and then I joined a Get Your Book Done event from Raymond, and I wrote my second book in as little as 3 days.
Awesome, Mike. What are the titles of your book? Just tell us the titles of them. I'd love to hear them.
So Essential Nourishment was my first book. It's a book about living a healthy, vibrant life. My second book was the 6M Financial Freedom Formula, because I've reached financial freedom through investing in myself in real estate. And then the third one is Your Title Here, the book writing blueprint, which is what I co-wrote with Jennifer. And that's what Jennifer has actually helped coach me to write my books in record time. Now, there's never been more than an easier time to write a book because we have the resources now. We've put the resources all together, and this is what we deliver for people in order for them to write their own book and become branded as an author.
Okay, cool. So just go into that a little bit more deeper. They put your title here. Tell about that just a little bit more so people just get an idea of what it is.
For sure. Thanks, Valerie. So your title here is a blueprint. It's a workbook. When I was working at the events, what I was finding as I was working with the aspiring authors is that they couldn't actually visualize their book. They were writing on paper, or they were speaking into their phone, or, getting content together, but they couldn't actually conceptualize holding their book in their hand. And so what we did was we created a workbook so that as you fill in the blanks on the pages, your book is literally written right in front of your eyes. It's so much fun to watch authors say, "Oh my goodness, here's my book."
Right. And for people that's concerned, they think they have to have it all together. You don't even have to have a title, right, Jen?
No.
Right.
No.
Yeah, they work with you on all that. Content, title, everything. You don't have to worry. All you have to do is just say, "I want a book," right?
Right. Absolutely.
That's right. And Valerie, we actually added a secret formula into our book. And
I love secrets, tell me.
Yes. So
it's not a secret anymore.
It's not a secret anymore, but the secret is a 4-step formula within the book that actually captures your reader's attention so that they know exactly where you're going as you're writing your chapter or as you're writing your bullet points. So it captures their attention so that they can capture the message. And that's what's so important in reading a book.
And what I like too is this here. I want to share that it's not like you get this blueprint and you're left alone. This blueprint, your hand is being held. Just like if I was going to take a blind person across the street, I'd hold their hand and I say real close to them. So from beginning to end, your hand is literally held, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. So tell us about the iInspire ink. We just said you need a mentor. And like I said, you're going to have that. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, so iInspire Inc. is based upon a business that we came up together, Jen and I, because we found that being branded as an author really puts yourself out there as an expert. So we thought of leveraging Raymond's program of the 10-10-10, as well as his Get Your Book Done event, because we work with him and we're leveraging that whole program so that we can help inspire others to become branded as authorities. And so what we did is we actually came up with our business, iInspire, which means that when people read iInspire, they're affirming that they inspire others as well. So by doing that, it's based on 3 things. It's based on affinity, meaning, and prosperity. So affinity is about connecting with everyone. And one of the ways that you can connect is through writing a book. And the reason for that is that everyone can benefit from learning something from someone else that has gone through a specific experience, right, Val?
Yes, absolutely. And that's why we do these talks and these programs, because there's nobody under the sun that doesn't have something to share, doesn't have some message to share. And that's why we said earlier on, even if you have just an inkling, go with that flow, because it's in you. We can help you bring it out. There's nobody that don't have something to share, no matter how small or minute. You have it. And we just want to see you bring that out. That's all.
That's it. And so by helping people to write their book on their passion, what it does, it really helps them to connect with other people, other readers. So by inspiring one person to write one book, we can inspire millions of people to read that exact book. So that creates that affinity. Next comes meaning, because we all want meaning and purpose in our lives. So what you want to do is you want to pick that one topic, that one passion that you have, and write about it and provide advice, provide content, education, and information to people. And by doing that, you're speaking about your passion, you're writing about your passion, and that gives you a lot of meaning in your life because you're now recognized as an authority and as an expert in that subject. So when you have that one thing that you're passionate about, you really create more meaning and happiness in your life by continuously speaking and writing about that. And so the third one is prosperity. And prosperity is all about, now that you've brought out your book, now that you have content, you have some information to share with others, how do you monetize that and share that amongst the world? So we have a platform that we help people to prosper by promoting their books, promoting the opportunity for them to talk and have events around that passion and topic that they've written about.
Mm-hmm. And you're right, because that's all I'm doing, Mike. I'm an authority on your personal evolution. So I've generated this program, YouTube channel. I'm into all of this computer stuff now, Facebook, Twitter, that I never did none of this as a result, my book being published and me being an authority on your personal evolution, taking you to the next level to move up and forward. That's all I'm doing out here. So you're looking at me in living color, living proof that I did it. You can do it too, you know? And
I love following you, Valerie, online. You're doing amazing. You're just such an inspiration to me. I love you so much.
I love you too. And this has all come as a direct result of being a published author. Your life will change phenomenally and like magic. I can't explain it, but it just will. People take a different perspective on you when you tell them that you're an author. You know?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right. And so we all know this from experience. And like I said, we're really not that much different from anybody except for we acted on what we felt. That's the only difference. We did what we felt to do and what we knew we had to do. It was a knowing for me. Wasn't it for you, Mike?
Absolutely. You got
it. Absolutely. Especially the way that Raymond shares that information about how it's changed his life. He's inspired me to be able to do that. And, so I try to follow people that are wealthy, people that are inspirational and follow in their footsteps. And by doing that, you get the same result. It's magical.
He leads the way. And like I say, that's why he's the mentor, because he leads the way. And so we're there. And I think I read a post at some point on Facebook where somebody said, does he pay you guys to say this kind of stuff? And I'm like, yeah, he pays us with his love, his attention, his guidance, his efforts. In every workshop, seminar, and any information and content that he shares. So that's a great payment. So I do thank Raymond for that, right?
Absolutely. Yes. I totally agree, Val. And so that's why one of the things is that everyone needs a mentor. And that's why we've started our platform of iInspire Inc. And that's what we do. We mentor other people to follow the same path.
Mm-hmm. So, Mike, with all this information, we've shared quite a bit. Now we want to get down as the program is coming to an end so that we can literally reach out of these computers and put our spiritual hand out there for people that want to grab on for anything that they've heard that move their soul and say, okay, I like what they're saying. I hear what they're saying. Now what do I need to do? Let's take them from there. What do we need to do first out here? Excellent.
Thank you very much, Val. So we started iInspire Inc. And so we started our online presence called iInspireinc.com. So that's with 2 I's, iInspireinc.com. And we've been focused on launching our business. And so we've actually taken a challenge from one of our online marketers to have our business launched by November 13th. So we've been working in the background behind the scenes so diligently so that we can launch our business November 13th.
It'll happen.
Thank you.
Right. It'll happen. So that's the good stuff. It's just like I said earlier, we're all in the making. We're up and rising. And we just want everybody out there to be the same way. Make your life, make it happen. Get on board. You can do it. Oh, Mike and Jen, I appreciate you. I love you dearly, you guys, for taking your time out. I don't take it lightly. Like I say, we're all building. We're all going forward, looking up. So thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Valerie.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You have been listening to the Rich Flow of Life podcast with host Valerie Kanay. We're most appreciative you took the time to be with us. And thank you. For more action, go subscribe to Valerie Kanay Talks YouTube channel and like us on Facebook at Valerie Kanay Talks and follow us on Twitter at Valerie Kanay. Until next time, we love ya.